What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to do things a little differently. I'm going to show y'all how to shoot in NBA 2K22. I know if you're a newer player or inexperienced player, you're probably wondering how all these other guys are just greening every single shot over and over again.
Green! Yes, sir!
And as a result, winning a bunch of games. Well, I'm going to show you how in this video. So to start it off, one thing I see commonly from a lot of newer players or lower overall players is they're using their normal jump shot release and it's very slow. It doesn't matter what game mode you're playing, if your jump shot release is slow, you're not going to get your shot off as easy and defenders will come up on you, causing you to shoot a lower percentage. So you have to speed up your jump shot release. So to do that, you need to go into Jump Shot Creator, pick your combination of jump shots, or if you just want to use the same one for all your release form, do that. And then make sure it's at the fastest or second fastest, and then get used to timing that jump shot. It'll make a world of difference. The main portion of this video is going to be centered around badges and how to obtain them. This is because badges in NBA 2K22 make a huge difference on whether or not your shot drops. When I started off, I had an 83 point and an 80 mid-range, and I couldn't make anything, but now that I got badges, it's super easy to green all my shots and win a lot of games. So now with that out of the way, let's get into the game. There's a super easy exploit in Mycareer that allows you to push your defender away with a jab step and pull up for the jumper. There are two ways you can start this animation. You can call for the ball from a teammate and then flick the joystick up right away, or you can do a fake pass, which is Y plus B, or if you're on PlayStation, triangle plus circle, which will get your player into a triple threat stance and allow him to take that big jab step forward when you flick your right joystick up. So this works almost every time, but if it doesn't, a good idea is to pass to a teammate, get the ball back, and then call for a screen, and then once your player comes to set a screen, you can do your jab step, and then you can force the defender into a fighting pick animation, which will get you wide open, and you'll green more shots. Again, I'm going to bring up the importance of having a quick jump shot in this situation, because once you start to pull up, the defender is going to jump out at you, and my release is so fast, it doesn't even affect me, but if you have a slow jump shot, the defender might be able to get up to you. But other than that, this method works pretty well. It gets me a badge a game minimum, and I've gotten it down pretty good over practice, and now I can almost get 2 badges per game. You'll also get a ton of fans, endorsement, and VC, because who doesn't love someone making 23s a game? I'm also going to recommend putting your game onto 12-minute quarters. This allows you to get more fans, more VC, and gets you more shots per game. That's how I get these 2 badges per game. If you're playing on 5-minute quarters, it's really tough to use this method effectively because you're constantly getting subbed out and having breaks, whereas your player can get team takeover or just as normal takeover, and you can start hitting so many shots in a row and getting your player's confidence up, and that helps get these badges amazingly. And you guys already know that you gotta spend money to make money, and it's no different with badges. I recommend having 2 different badge loadouts because the badges you're going to be using for grinding and the ones that you're going to be using for park and rec are going to be very different. This is because when you're doing that method that I just showed you, you're going to want a set shooter badge and a volume shooter badge. You're going to be shooting a lot and you're going to be taking your time. In my park and rec, you're probably not going to be shooting a lot and you're definitely not going to be taking your time. So when you get a badge, you can remove all the other badges from that category. So if you know you're going to be grinding for a while, let's say you're trying to get like 6 badges in a day or in a couple days, right? Then you can just use those badges until you get back in the park, earn another badge, and then completely swap your loadout. Of course, this only works until you get all of your badges, then you're kind of set in stone. But when you're playing Mycareer, especially in the beginning, you're going to be getting so much more badges at a faster rate because you're going to have that set shooter, volume shooter, and maybe green machine if you want that one, but you get my point. The badges that I'd recommend for park and rec include blinders, deadeye, catch and shoot, hot zone hunter, and again, green machine. Some other tips that I'd like to include is buying shot boosts. It's only 200 VC, and if you've already got your shot upgraded all the way and you got some badges, the extra boost won't hurt. It's the equivalent of +5 to your shooting, so if you have a 75-3, shooting up to an 80 is a big deal, especially in a competitive game like this. Another tip I'd recommend is to go to your private court, get your jump shot release down, muscle memory, and turn off your shot meter. It's huge this year, it's distracting. Just learn the shot and release that you like, and just have it down for when you get into a game. And obviously, pick badges that are going to pertain to your build. If you're a ball-dominant point guard that's going to be shooting off the dribble, pick chef, pick difficult shots, pick badges like that. If you're going to be running around off-ball, pick slippery off-ball, catch and shoot, deadeye. Deadeye is a good one in general. I think everybody should have deadeye. And then of course, a green machine. The reason why I bring up Green Machine is because, like I said, you're going to want to turn your release bar off and just master the timing of your release. So if you have it mastered, you're going to be able to green so many more shots in a row, and you're just not going to miss. So what's not to love about that? But that's all I have for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, as it really helps out the channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more NBA content just like this. And I will see you in the next upload. Green those shots.